What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you didn't know, we just reached a huge milestone. It was our milestone for the entire year of 2022, which is insane to me because a year ago, I think I was at like 50 or 100. So firstly, thank you so much to all of you watching this and to all of you that have subscribed in the past. Seriously, it means the world. I'm really excited that you guys are here, and I'm really excited to keep creating for you. That being said, I didn't want to just do some update video or some talking piece. I'll leave that for the stream right after this video ends. If you don't know already, we stream every Saturday right after the video drops at 12 p.m. Central. Instead, I wanted to give the floor to you guys. I put out a post on my YouTube community page, which I use quite often to talk to you guys, and I said you guys could ask me anything. Just curious, will your content always revolve around streamers in the streaming content world, or do you plan to do something else as you grow? Congrats on the milestone. Thank you for asking that, Spooky, and thank you for being a part of the community. There's actually a lot of my content that doesn't revolve around the streamer world. However, I'm trying to make my content as streamable as possible. That doesn't necessarily mean all of my videos are made to be reacted to on stream. What that means is that the things that I do, I want to be able to do with you guys on stream. I don't see Twitch as a platform like YouTube where I can create a controlled piece that I can edit down and refine. I treat it as more of a place where I can have a conversation, where I can build a community. So if that interests you, please join. Like I said, I'm trying to gear a lot of the content towards you guys and your involvement. But if not, hey, that's totally okay. I hope you enjoy the videos to come because they are going to be good. And also thank you for the congratulations. Who was the hardest person to get into character out of all of your videos? Oh, so they're asking about the every blank streamer ever videos. The hardest character to get into when I'm doing impressions. I think Mizkif was really difficult because Mizkif is so animated and has so much energy that it's really hard to match all of his mannerisms at once while trying to get some of his candor. So Mizkif was the most difficult, but then I think esfand is the one that I failed because doing a good esfand impression is like impossible. Do you get stressed about maintaining your momentum and continuing to grow? If so, how do you deal with it? This is gonna sound super weird and some of you may not believe me, but it's not necessarily something that I'm super stressed about. I obviously feel very sad if I put out a video and it doesn't do very well, but I have to continually re-gear my focus. I'm very grateful that I do therapy once a week, and so I get to kind of talk to my therapist about some of the things that I'm feeling in the content space, and they help correct my mindset or give me advice on how to handle it. I think that a lot of people in today's creator space don't have that kind of a voice, that kind of a guidance to help them. And I think if you go so long without that, you eventually get burnt out, become overly stressed, and then your content fails because of it. So I guess in a way I do get stressed about it, but how I handle that is by going to therapy, talking about it, making sure that I keep my focus on the quality of my content, making sure that I enjoy what I'm doing rather than just driving numbers. Some of my favorite videos on this channel that I would re-release today are ones that nobody has seen, videos that nobody will react to, and that's totally okay. An example of that, if you guys are interested, is I did a video for what can you get for $5 on Fiverr. I think that that's a fun video. I had a ton of fun making it. And even though a lot of my content may get reacted to or be geared towards streamers and content creators, I'm not creating it for them. I'm creating it because I want to, because I like it, and it's for you guys because I think you'll enjoy it. Is there someone you'd like to be able to impersonate that you haven't been able to pull off just yet? I'm working on an XQC impression. It's not very good, but I want to be able to incorporate X in some form. Was there anything unexpectedly significant that happened on your journey so far? I think at any time my content gets reacted to, I don't necessarily expect it. Sometimes I know that it's going to be a possibility, but like when Ludwig actually watched my video and reacted positively to it, and then he reached out and had me do an intro for one of his videos, I thought that was really cool. Seer reacting to my video immediately and then passing it to all of the OTK members to watch and all of their extremely positive reactions, all of those things were pretty unexpected. So there's like unexpected on the positive side, unexpected on the negative side. I've gone through a couple of dark periods in the last year, just, you know, suffering from depression, anxiety, and OCD. So there have been moments where I've had to step back or maybe not put as much effort into my videos for a week or two just to be able to breathe. Obviously, those were unexpected, but nothing in life is really expected. So yeah, sorry if I didn't answer your question. What is your goal as a creator as of now? Thanks for all the great content. Well, firstly, you're welcome. Thank you for thinking that it's great. My goal as a creator, I was actually just talking about that with a fellow streamer that I've interacted with. His name is Afghans. I'll leave a link to his stream in the comments down below. He's an incredible creator. My goal as a creator is to give people a escape, not necessarily to ignore the things going on in their life or ignore the world in general and how bad it gets sometimes. But I remember many times in my life where I was extremely sad and I watched like the Game Grumps or Markiplier, and that like lifted my spirits. All of the content creators that I imitate have been those people for for me at different times. I'll be going through something rough and I'll just look for maybe a community to be a part of, people just to chat with, an outlet that I can go to that will make me smile. So if I can be that for somebody, if I can make somebody smile or brighten their day even a little bit, that's why I do it genuinely. And so it really makes me smile that I get to kind of answer that question and you're saying thanks for the great content, because that means that you enjoy it and that means the world. How'd you come up with the idea of impersonating streamers, and how the fuck have you done such a good job? I came up with the idea right before bed one night. I was brushing my teeth and I was thinking about what I could do that was unique that people would watch. A month or two earlier, Ludwig had posted a video about growing as a YouTube channel, and he kind of talked about what you could do to be successful. And it didn't interest me to copy his methods one for one, but one of the things that he had suggested was create some really good, unique content that a streamer would want to watch and then submit it to him. So I was thinking about that, and I had been watching Ludwig stream, as most of you do. And my entire life, I've always done impressions of people. I pick up on a lot of the little nuances that people do, a lot of the little things in their personality that people may not notice. And then it clicked. I was like, oh, I can just do an impression of Ludwig. Come to think of it, I can do impressions of a lot of the creators that I watch. It hadn't been done before. It was pretty unique. And I thought it was something maybe they would want to watch, and in the very least, their communities would be interested in. It also gave me an outlet for my weird little like analyzing people thing where I can do impressions of them in my personal life. So I thought that was a win-win. What type of problems did you encounter while trying to be a content creator? I think the biggest problem that every content creator faces starting out is that the cards are stacked against you. It's a very saturated market. The YouTube algorithm doesn't necessarily want to promote new creators, or in the very least, the YouTube algorithm is based off of things like CTR and watch time, which already established communities are going to have more of initially anyway. So unless you are literally making the most unique piece of content and you are God's gift to man as far as editing goes and thumbnails, it's extremely hard to compete in the space and become well known. So I face those things, but the only advice I can give there is, just keep getting at it, keep improving, keep trying to be the best of whatever you are doing and whatever you are passionate about. And if you keep improving and if you stay at it and if you want it enough, it is attainable. I'm just not going to be ignorant to the fact that yes, it is extremely difficult. So if this speaks to you out there, good luck. Will you do more impressions of streamers? Yes. Yes, I will do many more impressions of streamers. I've already got one video idea in mind that we're scripting out. I'm hoping to get out with that next month at some point, but I don't know. We'll see. Those things take a long time. I have two questions. First, did you start streaming first or YouTube? If streaming, how did you get started? Second, what is the derivative of 5x squared plus 2x? Okay, first I'm going to handle your second question. I'm a computer science major, for those that don't know, which means that I have to take a ton of math classes. That is 10x plus 2. And back to your first question, I started streaming first. Right before college, I wanted so badly to become a streamer, and so I streamed, but I was very inconsistent. The quality wasn't there, and I pretty much just booted up games and expected viewership. All of those three things combined are a recipe for the worst, most unknown channel on Twitch. But I stuck to it, and I tried to improve, and I think that I've done a pretty good job. I don't know, you can see for yourself right after this video drops on Twitch. How long did the OTK impressions video take to record and edit? Okay, so the OTK video took, I think, the longest to make. It took a full day dedicated to just filming, and that was after collecting costume pieces and props for like a week or two. For any of the impression videos, I try to watch that creator for a certain amount of hours just to analyze them, see what they're doing, and then I check in with the community to see if there's anything that I've missed. So for OTK, that was a ton of creators, but each of them didn't have the same amount of screen time that Ludwig or Hassan did in the videos that I did before. So it was a balancing act. And then it was like some people had to be filmed before other people. All of them were filmed like in differing orders and were then cut and pieced into different timelines. So then editing took a long time. So studying, it took months. Collecting props and costume pieces, it was 2 weeks. Filming, it was an entire day. And then I reshot some of it on the second day. And then editing, it was like 4 days straight of just editing. A lot goes into those videos and they need to stay at or improve in quality. So I set the bar pretty high for myself. Who was my first and favorite streamer? That is an interesting question. The first streamer that I watched like religiously, that I was like a part of their community, was probably Dr. Disrespect. I had jumped between communities before that, but the Doc's content was so good and so unique that that was the first one that I probably like anchored myself into. I don't watch him as much now, but I can definitely attribute a lot of me getting into Twitch to Dr. Disrespect. I'm getting one more tattoo than I originally planned. Can you give me some cool inspo? First of all, I guarantee it's not just gonna be one tattoo. I just got my first tattoo and I thought it was gonna be my only tattoo, and I'm definitely going to be getting more. It's very addictive, as you probably know. Some of you may not know, but I have the elements, the symbols of the elements from Avatar on the inner side of my arm. So what I always tell people is if you like something, why not? You only live one life and it's your body, so if you think something looks cool or if it is something that you like and you want to wear that, then do it. For me, that was Avatar: The Last Airbender. For you, it could be anything you like, a show, a movie, a piece of art. I just say go for it. Just do anything. Why not? Don't stop at two. What kind of music do you listen to at the moment? So my favorite artist of all time is Jon Bellion. I've been really into 70s, 80s, and 90s music for the last like 4 years. I've listened to sea shanties. I've listened to folk music. I really like jazz. So I'm sorry that I can't answer your question specifically, but there is the broad range of music that I've been listening to. Will you remember me when you hit 1 million subscribers? You know what? I absolutely will. I'll remember every single one of you, every 1 million of you. How the fuck are you so fast? And it's from Kevwox, who is the reason that we are so fast on this channel. For those of you that don't know, besides the once a week videos that are the controlled and concentrated content that we post on this channel, we also like to post the clips of people reacting to my videos, because a ton of people after the Ludwig video released were asking if he had reacted to it, where they could see it, and told me that I should be posting it to the channel, so we are. I'm hoping to eventually make just a clips channel, a dedicated channel for people reacting to the videos or clips that happen on stream, but until we've grown a little bit more, I don't feel like that's viable, and until I'm full-time, I don't think I have the time. But Kev is the reason that we are so fast, and a lot of you guys. Every time someone reacts to a video that I've made, people ping me in Discord or they message me on Twitter, and I think that that's super cool, so keep it up. But I also just want to give a big shout out to Kev. He kills it. He is an amazing editor. If you're a content creator and you're watching this and you're looking for an editor, a serious editor, like one of the best editors I've ever come across, Kevwox is your man. Feel free to shoot me an email or to go to his account and shoot him an email. Why do you feel the need to post one original video and then one for every streamer's reaction? I love the original video. All the videos that I have ever done have been ideas that I have come up with. I know that a lot of content creators like to do the old yoink and twist. Obviously, the concept of original content is really iffy because it's like, who has original ideas anymore? I know I've made videos that after the fact I found out other people have done before in the past, and I think that happens to a ton of different creators. But regarding posting the reactions to the streamers, just statistically, the amount of interaction, the amount of views, the amount of subscribers that I get from posting those clips, because people who were watching those videos would otherwise not go to the comments or the description or see my name in the video and go to my channel after the fact. A lot of people don't do that. So if I post the clip myself of people reacting and then they see that it's my channel, people are more likely to then subscribe and stick around and view my other content and like my other content. We've talked about the react meta in other videos. A lot of creators give credit to the people that they react to, and I think that's awesome. That is the solution to kind of giving back to the creators that you are reacting to the content that they are providing you. But otherwise, if somebody reacts to your video, post a clip of it. It is fair game. You can post that reaction. It's your video after all. And I've seen from a lot of the creators that have reacted to my videos that they support this kind of a thing. Austinox, who does a lot of the editing for Hassan and is very famous for doing some of the most hilarious edit videos on YouTube, screen grabbed my channel when it came to posting the clips to people's reaction. And he was like, this is who I aspire to be. He obviously wasn't saying that like I inspire him, but he was saying that the idea of posting these clips is a good one. So I'm gonna keep doing it. If it bothers you, I'm so sorry. I like having you around. I do make a lot of original content. I feel like it's okay. I hope that we can find a balance and you get something that you like. A couple people asked me who's in Paris, and I just wanted to say Emily. Emily's in Paris. But that is the end of our Q&A. Firstly, thank you so much to people that submitted questions. If you have any questions for me, feel free to stop by the stream and ask them away. I like having conversations on stream. I'm live right now as you're watching this. But on the topic of what's coming on this channel, we've got a lot. We're gonna do more impression videos. I've got some really silly ideas planned for 2022, so please stick around. There are some really cool content pieces that we are working on Twitch and on YouTube that I think you guys are gonna really like. And some interactions with some familiar faces. That being said, I really do want to say a genuine thank you. We now have to set a new goal for 2022, which is insane to me. We're growing extremely fast. I'm not so much worried about growth as I am about the content itself and providing you guys stuff that you'll like. Furthermore, giving myself a creative outlet. I love creating, and if we keep growing like this, it's gonna be something that I can maybe make a living doing. All I can promise you guys is that I'm gonna keep doing what I've done in the past, which is creating and improving as I create. I'm gonna take this moment to plug everywhere else I am, because there will be content coming on all platforms. My Twitch is in the description. I'm live as this video ends. My Twitter is in the description if you want to see daily random tweets. And if you're watching this and haven't already, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you thought of the video and all of the content that's happened up to this point. You'd think after 20,000 subscribers, I would know how to do this, but I still still don't know how to end a video, so I guess just peace.